If you're over 60 and you've started feeling less steady on your feet, you're not alone. You might be noticing that walking across the room takes more focus than it used to. Maybe you've stumbled over a rug, hesitated on the stairs, or caught yourself gripping the wall without realizing. And while many people think balance loss is all about weak legs or poor posture, the truth is, it often starts somewhere else entirely. Your feet. That's right. Those two things at the very bottom of your body, often ignored, often taken for granted, are actually one of the most powerful keys to balance. Think about it. Your feet are the only part of your body that's in constant contact with the ground. They carry your weight, absorb impact, and send signals to your brain every time you shift, turn, or move. But here's the problem. As we age, our feet can lose sensitivity, strength, and coordination. We stop moving them the way we used to. We sit more, we wear shoes that limit motion, and over time, our brain stops receiving the same quality of information from them. That's when trouble starts. You don't feel the ground as well. You don't adjust your step as quickly, and your body can't correct itself when something unexpected happens. But the good news? You can change that. And it doesn't require fancy orthotics, surgeries, or expensive treatments. In this video, I'm going to show you the 3 most important foot care habits to protect your balance. 2 simple but powerful exercises to retrain your brain-foot connection, and why giving attention to your feet might be the single smartest thing you do to stay independent. Let's begin with something easy and essential that you can start doing tonight before bed. Balance isn't just about big muscles or core strength. It's about how well your body senses the ground beneath you, and your feet are the front line of that communication. Inside your feet are thousands of tiny nerve endings called proprioceptors. These sensors tell your brain where your body is in space, if you're leaning left, if your toes are gripping too hard, or if your heel is landing unevenly. But here's the catch. These signals only stay sharp if they're used regularly. After 60, many of us spend more time sitting. We wear thick, cushioned shoes that limit foot movement. Some people even begin to lose feeling in their toes or soles, especially if circulation is poor or diabetes is present. And when those sensory signals fade, so does our stability. You start hesitating, misjudging, moving with less confidence. Not because you're weak, but because your body isn't receiving enough feedback from the ground. The good news is, proprioception isn't lost forever. It can be retrained. In fact, recent studies show that simple foot activation exercises and consistent care routines can reactivate dormant foot-brain pathways, improve reaction time, and reduce fall risk dramatically. It's not about doing more, it's about doing the right things with consistency, and that's what we'll focus on in this video. Starting with care, because before we strengthen anything, we have to make sure it's healthy and working properly. So in the next section, we'll cover a habit that takes less than 2 minutes a day, but makes a huge difference for your awareness, comfort, and control when you move. Let's talk about foot inspection and hydration, and why that simple act can prevent a lot more than dry skin. When was the last time you really looked at your feet? For most of us, they're just there. We put socks on, slip into shoes, and don't give them another thought. But the truth is, your feet are constantly giving you clues about your health and balance, if you know what to look for. That's why the first step in improving your stability is something incredibly simple. Inspect and moisturize your feet every day. Here's what to do. At the end of your day, ideally before bed, sit in a well-lit spot and take a close look at each foot. Check for dry or cracked skin, especially on the heels, areas of redness or swelling, toenails that are pressing into the skin or growing unevenly, sensitivity or numbness in the toes or sole. Even small issues, like a hidden blister or a thickened nail, can change the way you walk, making your body compensate without you realizing. That shift in movement affects your hips, knees, and ultimately, your balance. Next, apply a gentle, unscented moisturizing cream. Focus on the tops and bottoms of the feet, but avoid applying lotion between the toes, where too much moisture can lead to fungal issues. Why does this help? Because keeping the skin soft and healthy reduces discomfort. Less discomfort means better walking patterns. And better walking patterns keep your muscles and nerves active and aligned. Plus, the act of touching and massaging your feet increases circulation and reconnects your brain to this often neglected area of the body. It may feel small, but this is foundational maintenance for your balance system, and it sends a message to your body. Hey, I'm paying attention. You matter. Let's work together. Next, we'll move to another key habit, one that can prevent both pain and falls, by taking a closer look at your toenails. It might seem like a small detail, but the way you trim your toenails can directly affect the way you walk and how stable you feel doing it. Overgrown nails, sharp edges, or improperly cut corners can press into the skin, cause pain, or even lead to infections. And when your feet hurt, your entire movement changes. You begin to avoid pressure on that side. You shorten your stride. You shift your weight differently, and those subtle changes can disrupt your entire balance system. So here's what to do. At least once a week, or whenever your nails start to feel uncomfortable inside your shoes, take a few quiet minutes to trim them properly. Follow these tips. Use clean, sharp toenail clippers, not scissors. Cut the nails straight across, not curved. This reduces the risk of ingrown toenails. Leave a little length, just enough to see the white edge. Avoid cutting too close to the skin or digging into the corners. If you can't reach your feet easily or see them clearly, ask for help from a family member or a foot care specialist. After trimming, check if your shoes have enough room for your toes to move naturally. Crowded shoes can press nails into the skin and undo your good work. Why does this matter for balance? Because clear, pain-free toe function allows you to spread your toes, push off when walking, and feel the ground with confidence. And remember, healthy toenails aren't just cosmetic, they're functional tools for safe, natural movement. Now that we've covered the essentials of care, let's look at what's supporting your feet all day long, your shoes, and why the wrong pair, even indoors, could be silently sabotaging your stability. Here's something surprising. Many of the most dangerous slips and trips don't happen outside. They happen right at home, often while wearing the wrong kind of footwear. A lot of seniors rely on soft slippers, loose sandals, or even walk barefoot indoors. It feels comfortable, sure, but these options often lack the structure and support your feet need to stay stable. Without proper grip, your foot can slide unexpectedly. Without heel support, your alignment can shift with every step. And when that happens, your brain has to work overtime to keep you balanced. So what should you wear instead? Here's what to look for in safe indoor footwear. A firm but flexible sole that bends slightly at the toe. Heel support that cups the back of your foot to keep it aligned. A non-slip bottom to prevent sliding on wood, tile, or rugs. A snug fit around the midfoot. Not too tight but not loose either. Easy to put on and take off, but no backless styles or floppy sandals. There are even supportive indoor shoes designed specifically for seniors. Brands that offer lightweight, cushioned options with Velcro straps for easy adjustment. And yes, these shoes can still be comfortable. You're not trading comfort for safety, you're upgrading both. Here's something else to keep in mind. Changing your footwear can instantly improve the way you walk, stand, and shift your weight, even before you start doing exercises. It sends clearer signals from the ground up. It improves your posture and your confidence. And it reduces that unconscious fear of slipping, which affects your whole body language. Now that your feet are being cared for, supported, and protected, let's activate them. In the next section, I'll guide you through a simple but powerful exercise that reawakens the connection between your toes and your brain and starts rebuilding balance from the ground up. Now that your feet are cared for and supported, it's time to reawaken the connection between your brain and your toes. This first exercise may seem small, but it trains a part of your foot that most people completely ignore. And that's exactly why it's so effective. It's called active toe abduction. And here's how to do it. Sit up straight in a chair with your feet flat on the floor, practicing spreading your toes out, particularly your big toe. Attempt to keep your toes straight and in contact with the floor as you do this. That's it. But as you try it, you'll probably notice something. It's not easy. Most of us have lost the ability to move our toes independently. They feel stiff or clumped together or just don't respond the way we expect. That's because the small muscles between your toes and the nerves that control them go dormant with disuse. And without toe control, your ability to feel the floor, push off, and stabilize is deeply compromised. This exercise reactivates those foot muscles. It also strengthens the arch, improves alignment, and boosts foot awareness. Here are a few tips. Keep your heels down and your toes flat as you spread. Focus on lifting and separating your big toe. It's a key stabilizer. You might only get a small movement at first. That's normal. It will improve. Hold the stretch for a few seconds, then relax and repeat 10-15 times. If you're doing it right, you may feel a slight ache or burn under the ball of your foot or between the toes. That's good. Those muscles are waking up. This can be done daily, even while watching TV or reading. It takes just a minute, but creates lasting improvements in balance and posture. Let's move now to the second and equally important activation drill. This one focuses on your ankles, and it's done while lying down for total safety and ease. Now let's take care of another vital piece in your balance puzzle, your ankles. They're not just joints. They're full of sensors that detect movement and help your body adjust with every step. But as we age, those sensors, and the muscles around them, tend to stiffen and slow down. The good news? Just a few minutes a day can restore their mobility and precision. This next movement is called ankle circles, and here's how to do it safely and effectively. Lie on your back and circle your ankles one way, and then the other. Simple, right? But don't rush. Move slowly and with control. Imagine you're painting a perfect circle with your big toe. Start clockwise for 10-15 repetitions, then switch to counterclockwise. If it feels stiff or shaky at first, that's okay. This is your nervous system reconnecting with muscles and ligaments that haven't moved this way in a while. Here's what this exercise does. Increases ankle range of motion, making walking smoother. Stimulates proprioceptors to improve body awareness. Gently boosts circulation, especially helpful if your legs feel heavy or tired. You can do this from bed, on a couch, or even on a yoga mat. No equipment, no standing, and no pressure on your joints. And when combined with the toe-spreading exercise, you're giving your feet and ankles a full reset, preparing your body to move more confidently. Now, it's your turn. These two simple exercises, paired with proper foot care, form a complete foundation for better balance. They may seem small, but done consistently, they create powerful results. So I want to hear from you. Comment below. I'm restarting from the ground up. That lets me know you're committed to rebuilding your balance, step by step. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might be struggling in silence. And don't forget to subscribe to Senior Vitality Hub for more empowering, practical routines designed to help you stay strong, steady, and independent. Our next video? A full follow-along daily foot and ankle routine for balance, including a version for those with arthritis or joint pain. Until then, stay grounded, stay hopeful, and keep moving forward.